Oh, you gonna be pressing ding dong, putting ding dong buttons on every part? You gonna be
Scorpio party, baby.
There's
Ding dong to
hey,
you.
there's lots of buttons to push ding dong on.
Yeah, we gonna push
Every
all the
ding dong
buttons
at
going
once, little
to
ding dong
the
ditch party,
buttons.
ding dong ditch. Woo!
Yep. Ding da dong.
Don't ding dong ditch a Scorpio, but Scorpio has no problem ding dong ditching somebody else.
The first time that I ever like stayed home by myself, really, and my sister's friends came in, nickel tapped my window, and I was fucking terrified. You know, you put the nickel, it's loud as shit, and on a big glass window, and you can't see anything where it comes because the nickels, it's so small. And then if it's, you're looking out the window and the reflection's there, you can't see it because it's bright inside, it's dark outside, and you're just walking around the house, and you're saying, what the is going on? But I survived and I thrived. And I lived to tell the story and to fight another day.
Yeah, I did a lot of ding dong ditching.
Ding dong to you.
Well, it was always funny to do it to your friends, parents, or whatever. But the best was when you would go through the community and you just knew that one. You don't even know the family, but you just know they're the weird family, or they're just weird, and you just do it to the random house all the time. That was my favorite. That was my favorite. The Mrs. Kravitz on the street or whatever.
I really enjoyed TPing houses.
TPing houses was the bomb, and you had to go get the biggest packs and the thickest shit, and it was all about how well especially if they had like a eucalyptus tree where it would be like so and then the best was to go over the house and start doing it to where it would land on the roof, and then like just do the whole house and the trees, and like it would just be libs today would fucking have a fucking seizure if people were fucking one ding dong ditching, and two if there was fucking toilet papering houses. They'd be like more soy hormone shit.
Juliet says she's an egg thrower. That's a little...
I got in trouble for throwing eggs the one time
yeah.
in my life, and I fucking gotten a shit ton of shit when I was young, and I threw eggs at a car, and fucking that did not go down well for me. So I do not
Juliet.
endorse throwing eggs at fucking anything.
Tisk.
Got a lot of shit. And I did it for my buddy because he broke up with his girlfriend, and he was the one who wanted to throw eggs, and he was too much of a pussy to fucking do it himself. And I fucking felt stupid, and I grabbed an egg out of the cart and I threw it at the car in a parking lot. And this is right when cameras, like the very first, we didn't know there were cameras, put it that way. It was like 2000. And I'm like, what the fuck? You actually know this guy. He's the brother of a guy you know very well, a soccer player. Yep. Big regret in my life. Actually, my brother did it too. My brother and I got fucked.
Oh, loli Lyle.
Yeah, especially because it was like, man, the only time throwing eggs, thank God I got caught, to fucking get in trouble. I had to do 20 hours of community service for that shit.
Omelette with bacon and avocado.
Scorpios?
Yeah, let's get the party started.
Oh yeah, let's get the zombie cards out for them.
Oh, zombies.
Yeah, I have to shuffle this deck, but yeah. Yeah, eggs, no. Toilet paper, yes. Bags of dog shit, that was fun.
No, I never did that.
No, you just ding dong ditch. You light a paper bag on fire with fucking dog shit in it.
I know. I just never did it.
Oh, I did it. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was pretty easy. I'm not gonna give names, but the friend I was best friends with, and he had two big dogs, so it'd just be like, all right, let's get those freshies out right now. Fucking get the fucking shovel. Fucking get the bag out.
Eat each other's dog shit. It's disgusting.
Or there was one time we did it with a pig heart, or it was like some heart of some animal at the Asian market, Ranch 99, and lit that on fire. And thought that was kind of funny.
That's a delicacy.
Yeah, we cooked it for him.
We could throw it in the smoker.
At sushi restaurants, right? It's like blackened salmon or blackened this. It was like, yeah, how about blackened fucking pig heart fucking in your fucking, they probably, back then there was no DoorDash. The only person that rang the door was fucking the postman or like Pizza Hut lamppost or,
Jehovah's Witnesses.
you know, like Domino's was like not really a thing. It was either like lamb or Irvine Pizza or Irvine Pizza was really fucking good.
Northwood Pizza.
You know, Northwood Pizza was aight.
That's the bomb.
Yeah, I would rather have lamppost or I'd rather have Irvine Pizza. The Irvine Pizza that was across the street. The Irvine Pizza that was across the street from fucking El Conejo.
Yeah, that was good.
They used to serve Brujas fucking. Well, so did El Conejo.
Yeah. El Conejo
Anyway, that's another story. Scorpio, your first card is the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Your challenge here is the Two of Swords reversed. And the overall there is the Seven of Swords. And the way that you get through this, Knight of Pentacles, upright. So I think that you're done juggling with a lot of things. Maybe you've been in a juggling fest, or maybe you're dealing with a partner who's been juggling all over the place and you don't know how to deal with it. Like you're like, I'm not really wanting to juggle a lot. And maybe they're juggling a lot, and maybe it was flipped. Maybe you were juggling and they weren't juggling, and now they're juggling and you're juggling. Like that's how juggling works. And I think that part of that issue is like the challenge is like, well, I'm pretty clear. I don't want to like, and Two of Swords definitely is always a choice of two different roads here. But I feel like, you know, the challenge is like, you think that you're clear, but I don't think that you are. You're kind of like stuck, Scorpio. It's like, I don't know where to go. Like there's a lot of this person juggling and I'm not juggling, or maybe you feel like you need to go juggle again and that's a road, or do I just not juggle and go off on this road? And Seven of Swords pops up here where it's like, you know, what is, I mean, I hate to say it, this is a lie, deceiving, you know, kind of, you know, like, we're going to have to get more clarity on whatever this deceit thing is.
That clarity.
We'll get back to that. But there's deceit involved in this whole juggling. We got the Knight of Pentacles to get through it. It's like, you know, move forward in life. Maybe stop focusing so much maybe on the juggling. Like if you're not going to be juggling anymore about life or situation, just keep moving forward and just see how things go. Maybe it's like overemphasis on like too much of a situation. People juggle things all the time. You included a lot over the last 3 years. So, but we are going to find out what is going on with this juggling. The Knight of Pentacles reversed. So I think that that's the issue. It's like, you're not going to move anywhere if you're going to go back into juggling, and maybe your partner wants to move somewhere, but they can't move somewhere. And if they're like switching up, you know, their values, right? Like, and so they're kind of stuck determining their value and where they sit with something. Or maybe you're at a position where you're like, I don't want to be dealing with somebody stuck. I don't want to be dealing with somebody who's changing things a lot. Because that's like, you know, moving from one area of life to another and then being stuck in there. And that's like not what you're wanting to connect with. But if you're in that space, that's why nothing's going anywhere. Now, the deceit, the great deceit that is going on, Page of Cups. I think all this is saying is that the lighter combos and stuff are good, but it's covering up the deeper things that need to be talked about. That it's almost like this is where it's typical. There's an elephant in the room that needs to be addressed, because you can't go on without the elephant in the room being addressed. That's what I'm seeing. It's like, it's great to have the fun and simple stuff and easy stuff, but this is like needing to get down to the core of like, is this thing moving forward? That's the way you get through this challenge this week of the decision making and what's being juggled still on both halves or within yourself or from a partner. The overall card that you got here is the North Node. So it's time to, I would say definitely going more into the deeper truth of like, where's this purpose? What's the purpose of this? Where's this going? And also no juggling. Like, let's go here. Can we work on this together, or Are we just going to keep juggling this situation, or are you on your life purpose, or is it taking you away from your life purpose because you're juggling something that's not going anywhere? That's a good way to look at it too. The healer has come up. I would say that the elephant in the room is something that could be healed. I just think it's just like pinpointing it and getting deep into those combos instead of like trying to just like have airy fairy like basic combo and fun shit. Like this is like just deal with it. Like, because then you're just lying to each other, knowing that there's more and not understanding why anything's not going anywhere or changing, when it's like, just fucking get to it and be honest, and don't lie through, you know, like kind of like try to laugh it off or not take it serious, because Page of Cups is very light-hearted offering or talks, and get to the truth. Like, what's the fucking deal? And the shadow that's popping up through this whole situation is calling the storm. So that's what's coming up. If you're going to keep it light and fluffy and not deal with like the heaviness of the truth here, is you're calling a storm in. And I think this is not just an elephant in a room. It's an elephant in a room that's ready to fucking jump all the way around. And it's almost like, no, it's fine. The elephant's chill. No, it's not chill. It's going to fucking trample the whole room out. So, but this is about trying to get to life purpose. And there's a very major healing. Maybe it'll bring you and another person together in such a beautiful way, or it'll bring you and a person together to heal and move on to go where you need to go. Instead of keeping things in stagnation or weird juggling and kind of in this false lie that this is fun, but you both want more. The moon in the 10th in Gemini. So yeah, I mean, decisions are only going to be made emotionally and finding out where the path is by communicating. And so the communication of integrity and being adult conversations. And I think that Scorpio, you yearn for those kind of things, but sometimes at the same time, maybe not. Maybe it's almost like, oh no, but this is what brings you depth anyway, is growing up and having these big combos and having those combos of like, am I willing to take the risk or not? But not juggling it, like getting to the point. And this is about getting to the point. What's the point of this? What's the point of this? That's what's going to heal things. Instead of calling a fucking major storm. Because I think the shadow is there's a storm underneath, and, you know, it'll go really bad if you don't deal with it and figure it out.
Real bad.
It'll go real bad. I mean, like, think about it. If you see, if a fucking elephant walked in here, I'd be like, you know what, it's chill. Or like, you know, I was talking about the homeless. What are the homeless? You know, they sometimes look, and I always wonder, like, as I'm closing the door, they like gonna try and run in here and fucking be like, bah! Like do something crazy. Like, am I just gonna be like, oh yeah, it's chill, dude. Like, fucking just walk through here and fucking, you know, do whatever the fuck you want. Like, as you're stealing fucking shit for heroin. Fuck no.
There was a zombie walking down the train track when I walked out there.
I bet you there was.
There was a zombie apocalypse. But for Scorpios, I think it needs to be a focused attack, so to speak. You know, and not allowing ourselves to get caught up in all the distractions, you know, and all the juggling, you know, and trying to focus our energy into certain aspects of our life, but not really fully into one true endeavor or true individual. And that could be ourself too, and getting lost within ourselves and what it is that we want, and not being able to fully focus, and not just saying, okay, this is what I'm going to put my energy for, this is what I'm going to go after, and this is what I'm going to do, and I'm going to make it happen with all the life force behind it. But it's actually being able to focus and being able to choose what it is that we want to go and achieve.
I like that point.
Achieve.